Look down at your hand. If you are wearing a gold ring or maybe a gold watch, you are carrying around a piece of a dead star. You are wearing the aftermath of the most violent, cataclysmic explosions in the history of the universe. For thousands of years, kings, emperors, and alchemists believed the Earth birthed this precious metal. They were wrong. The Earth doesn't make gold, it merely holds it. Welcome back to In Pursuit of Gold. Today, we are exploring one of the most mind-bending realities of the financial and physical world. Why our planet, with its crushing gravity, molten core, and immense pressures, is entirely incapable of creating even a single microscopic atom of gold. When we think of Earth's power, we think of volcanoes, shifting tectonic plates, and a core as hot as the surface of the sun. It seems logical that deep underground, under extreme pressure and heat, ordinary rocks are slowly squeezed into precious metals. But chemistry and physics tell a completely different story. Earth is simply a vault, a storage unit for an alien asset. To understand why gold is a cosmic visitor, we have to look away from the dirt and look up at the stars. Every star, including our sun, is a massive, burning nuclear reactor. They create energy through nuclear fusion, crushing light elements like hydrogen together to make helium. As massive stars age, they fuse heavier and heavier elements, carbon, oxygen, neon, and silicon. But this stellar assembly line has a hard and absolute limit: iron. Fusing iron doesn't release energy, it absorbs it. It drains the star. Once a giant star's core turns entirely to iron, the nuclear fires go out. Without the outward pressure of fusion, gravity takes over instantly. The star collapses in on itself in a fraction of a second, and then rebounds in a blast so bright it outshines entire galaxies. This is a supernova. But even a standard supernova might not be enough to explain all the gold we possess. Modern astrophysics points to an even more terrifying forge: the collision of two neutron stars. Imagine two dead stellar cores, each the size of a small city but containing the mass of our entire sun, spiraling into one another at a significant fraction of the speed of light. When they collide, they create a chaotic, unimaginably hot environment, rich in free neutrons. In just a fraction of a second, a phenomenon called the rapid neutron capture process, or R process, occurs. Lighter atoms are bombarded with neutrons so incredibly fast they don't have time to decay. They gorge on these neutrons, rapidly transforming into the heaviest elements in the universe, including element 79 on the periodic table: gold. This golden debris is blasted across the infinite vacuum of space. Around 4 billion years ago, during a period known as the Late Heavy Bombardment, a massive storm of meteorites carrying this stellar shrapnel rained down on a young, cooling Earth. The gold sank into the crust and the mantle. Every single ounce of gold ever mined, from the treasures of ancient pharaohs to the bullion sitting in modern central banks today, arrived on our planet from outer space. Now, you might be wondering, if the universe can make it, can't modern science? The ancient dream of alchemy, turning ordinary matter into gold, is technically possible today. Using modern particle accelerators, physicists can shoot neutrons at elements like mercury or platinum, knocking off or adding protons to artificially create gold. But before you think about setting up a lab, consider the brutal economics. It requires an astronomical amount of energy. Creating just 1 ounce of artificial gold would cost quadrillions of dollars, far more than the global economy. Furthermore, the resulting artificial metal is often highly radioactive and decays into nothingness within days. So, we are left with what the cosmos delivered billions of years ago. We cannot make it, we cannot grow it, we cannot print it like fiat currency. We can only find it, dig it up, and trade it. This is the ultimate, unshakable foundation of gold's value. It is not just rare on Earth, its very creation requires the death of stars. When you invest in gold, you aren't just buying a hedge against inflation or a financial safe haven. You are securing a strictly limited, physically impossible to reproduce piece of cosmic history. Thank you for watching In Pursuit of Gold. If you found this cosmic journey into the origins of wealth fascinating, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what aspect of gold we should explore next. Stay curious and keep pursuing the gold.